Hello, friends, and welcome to this round 2 matchup in the high roll bracket of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2025 Winter Tournament, the Random Forest Tournament. This is a matchup between number 4 seed Nochibato and number 36 seed Thirwolf. Our crew today, I'm joined by CD Improv on commentary and Cammy on Ranokai on the tracker. Hello, CD, how you doing?
Good, thanks, Smilefires. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
I am looking forward to an exciting race, hopefully. I mean, it'd be fun. I like the more wacky 5 Triforce ones occasionally.
Oh yeah, that we've seen a number of recently, but
Yeah.
those very strong players, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, it's really nice to see Nochi come back every year. For Nochi is one of the players we have that just basically comes back to play in the tournaments. As we're going to start in the Dead Woods, we have a little. Whoop, nope. I thought we had variance, and instead we had a teeny tiny bit of variance. One of them just walked on the other side of the ow. That was my face, Lionel's.
Yeah, that's a tough screen to deal with for getting into First Quest Level 3. Just a money-making game, though, so we'll take a walk somewhere else.
I mean, it's a very convenient money-making game if we do end up having to, like, try to get money for candles or candles or keys or anything like that, then at least it's only one screen from where we start. Nochi is still trying to get in there. He's going to be a little bit sad when he discovers that it's just a casino, as Thirwolf finds his first take any heart of the game at the second forgotten spot. Or the open cave all the way in the bottom corner, because, you know, that's what we've got. Looks like Nochi is going to leave that cave alone for a little while and go explore the other way. Thirwolf is going to walk up towards the grave. There's a lot of open caves up here, so we have 120 rupee large secret.
That is a pretty nice large secret. We've also got Wizrobes on the overworld, so they will be out of our dungeons.
Yay! Hey, level 4 for Nochibato at the cave just below the forgotten spot. So this is not a terrible thing to find, but you do maybe want to have a sword, and wow, that screen is giving me the shivers already. It's a book!
Hey, we got a book. It's the true Death Armos screen, but Nochi does pick it up.
Yeah, that was like, here, have 6 Wizrobes and a book. Because, you know, why wouldn't we give you 6 Wizrobes and a book? That seems like a great present.
Neither of our pushable grave spots push.
Hey, we got a sword.
River Cave as the sword.
Now, it's probably not going to take Thirwolf a lot of time to get back there, because you're going to run into basically a dead end here up in the grave. You'll hit your couple of open caves up here. Maybe screen scroll on Death Armos. Though, for Thirwolf's sake, I kind of hope not, because that blue Wizrobe screen, when they roll onto Death Armos, it's bad. Because you screen scroll in there and you're just going, oh, this is not good, as we find the blue ring store underneath the grave Armos.
Yeah, that'll be one of those unfun surprises, I think, as we find out the door repair penalty as well as the maximum 25. And there's another large secret.
So thankfully, Nochi is able to hold all of that, but at this point, you're just going, all right, where is either give me a hint cave or give me some way to spend this money before the crazy door repair people take it all away from us? Looks like Thirwolf is going to try to make it to the open cave. Nope, next to vanilla level 9, or just this cave because it's covered in Lionel's. We took the scenic route because of the Lionel Death Squad on the overworld. So we've got Lionel's and Wizrobes on the overworld. The Death World. This is good. On the Death World.
Well, we know there's a blue ring shop available. We could, if we value that, we could put our money into that.
Now we're about to get, we're going to see level 4 here for Thirwolf. And then we're going to see Death Armos as Nochi finally gets a bomb pack. Thirwolf's going to go a couple of runes into this level 4, which, hey, we found the Dark Nuts.
We also got a call out from chat that the red Wizrobes appear to be 6 HP, which is not friendly for trying to get some bombs.
Yeah, that's... Oh, alright. So we're kind of a little bit stuck here in level 4 without keys or bombs or a sword. There are a couple of key doors that we could get through that will probably get around that ladder block. Thirwolf is about to get the hopefully fun information that there's a book under the Armos. Hug it. There you go. Grab it and run. Yeah, run like you stole something. This is going to send him in the direction of his sword, so really there's not going to be a whole lot of difference between the runners at this point. They both have the book, they both have a relative amount of knowledge to the overworld. Nochi does have bombs, but we haven't really found like anything super important yet.
First quest level 1 screen is actually pleasant, just some tektites, and tells us the magical sword is going to be in the forest.
And then the Lionel Death Squad takes us out before we can make it back across the bridge. Thirwolf is going to try to kill the orange Wizrobe for his bomb drop, or his bomb chance, but that spider's getting in the way, and the game says no. Alright, Nochi with bombs is going to go check this bottom corner, which will get Nochi his 4th heart, and hey, it did open. That's cool.
We like that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's one of those spots that in a mixed quest overworld, you're like, okay, it's not going to open, so why am I going down there anyway? Thirwolf picks up his 2nd large secret. Now, he has seen the Blue Ring store, and he's only a little bit off.
Level 3 is at that southwest bomb spot. And we could talk a little bit about, oh, we're into a horizontal shoe room.
Oh, this is, well, okay. Sadly, without beam swords, we can't clear it from there. But there's gotta be a way into the room as Thirwolf finally gets his bomb drop.
For some context around, like, mixed quest and that spot not opening, it's a first quest mixed overworld, and that combines spots that open from the vanilla first quest game and the second quest. And second quest has more spots in it. But
It does.
when you do this, it only generates the number of caves that exist in first quest. So a lot of those overworld screens are just going to have nothing on them. And so that's why you end up with only about a 31 or 33% chance that a given screen is going to have something.
Something shiny in the form of a power bracelet. Yeah, we're okay with this. This is going to be really useful because, as you just said, there are a ton more spots that you need to check, and a lot of those are blocked behind power bracelet spots.
Always nice when you can get like one of these overworld blocker items before we have done a ton of overworld.
Yes, which is why both of our runners... okay, so Thirwolf got past the first Blue Lionel, only to be sniped by the one that was to the south of the river. He's going to up A and save, and now I think we're about to see him join Nochibato down in level 3. This is one of those checks you don't want to leave it for too long on the very weird chance that it actually ends up opening as the Expando Petra takes Nochi and smushes him in the corner.
Yeah, Nochi has encountered a couple of pawns in this 3 that, in addition to the chute, make it tough to get around in here.
Oh yeah, this is a really fun level 3. Now here's the nice part about that room having a bomb drop on the floor. It means you don't have to clear it. It's like, okay, there's bubbles in here, there's some potential bomb droppers, but there's gonna be something a little bit easier later on. Thirwolf goes ahead, clears the diamond staircase room, gets the same key, I think, that Nochi probably already picked up, and Nochi went outside, farmed, it looked like bombs and hearts. Power bracelet pickup for Thirwolf, so again, both the runners are basically tied right back up. Now, the thing about this shoot room in 3, as Thirwolf is going to see it from the bottom, just like Nochi did, this is one of those rooms you actually do want to clear. As weird as that sounds, this shoot room in a lot of the different levels in the lower half of our dungeon set, they do like to have a drop in here. And if it's the map, the compass, a heart, you know, what have you, most things at this point in the game are going to be pretty useful. And
as well as its progress.
Yeah. Oh, chat's telling me there was a bomb pack on the floor. Okay. I missed it! Alright. Thirwolf is gonna try to take out the Expando Petra.
There's a compass boss. And that rupee boss.
Yay! And it turns out you do have to go through that shoot room, man. That Petra's a jerk. At this point, I would almost want to leave level 3. Yes, this is a small level, but it's full of Petras. You've already got the item. You've got a key off the floor. You got a pack of bombs. I mean, cut your losses and maybe leave. Come back if you have to.
And it's close to start.
Yeah, it's really close to start. So why are we, exactly, as Thirwolf goes ahead and up a save, why are we beating our head into this level if we don't have to at the moment? Ooh, Nochi's gonna go ahead and pick up the key off the middle of the floor here in 3, and he's headed in the direction of the Triforce. Alright, Thirwolf is gonna go, I think, immediately check some of the power bracelet spots. You never know, maybe we end up with a blue candle store underneath one of them.
We can collect the Triforce in 3.
Yay! You just gotta get past that room. Alright, we're gonna get... Oh, that's a really nice medium secret. That is a 39 rupee medium secret. That's almost maximum.
Yeah, we're very happy with the money in here.
Yeah, and our door repair isn't really terrible, so this is kind of good. Nochi, meanwhile, has got his Triforce out of level 3. These bunnies are going to make screen scrolling terrible, and Thirwolf is going to find level 7, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I suppose the other thing too... Ooh, closest star is an entrance to death.
Well, right now, since we have the power bracelet, that could be a recorder spot, or that could be, it's going to be one of the 2 burn bushes, because we've already been into the power bracelet spot.
Now, have we been into the bomb spots?
Thirwolf tried to bomb the one directly above Vanilla Start, and I want to say that at least one of them tried to bomb the one to the left of the wood sword screen, as we find the recorder in a staircase free as day in level 7.
Wow.
Alright, now enemies that didn't seem terrible. I mean, this doesn't seem like highly problematic. This is just, you know, a couple of areas. You'd be a little bit careful. Maybe dig around, see if you can find the Triforce, some extra resources. But I don't see us spending a ton of time in here right now. There's the compass. Ooh, that's far away.
Yeah, maybe that is...
Transport.
Well, yeah, we can take the transport.
I would think about it, because there's a chance it takes you up closer. Nochibato, meanwhile, is about to find the blue ring store. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't quite have the money he needs to be able to pick up the blue ring.
The transport deck is next door.
Alright, game. You have a very good sense of humor. We're going to find some gels who have rolled down, and sadly, that's all we got. Oh boy. Okay, so... if he's careful, he might be able to... Nope. So sometimes the blocks, it's similar to like whiz robes in like a reverse C or something like that. Every so often, the blocks in those rooms can kind of work in your favor. And in this case, the landmos were like, nah, we found a way around it.
Nochi's headed up to Death Mountain as Thirwolf finishes the coast.
It's a place that exists. I mean, we did find level 7 on the coast. They're also going to go ahead and check this cave he skipped, because the blue whiz robe was like, oh, look, you opened a door for me. That's a really cheap bait and a pretty nicely priced key. Alright, Thirwolf is going to try to screen scroll around the corner so that we can go see what the coast item happens to be. Oh, this is a nice screen. We just kill that. Get a couple of hearts, and then prepare for the whiz ropes that are probably waiting as soon as we walk up here. Oh, Lionel's. Alright, fine. Heart on the coast, so we're not going to have a double heart dungeon.
Yes, the coast heart is in its proper place.
Oh, we need French vanilla monkey. Oh, I mean, we need vanilla monkey emotes in chat. Now, Thirwolf with that recorder, he's gonna be able to cover a decent amount of this overworld, but without a candle shop, both of our runners are going to have to retrace a lot of their steps. As we find level 2 on Thirwolf's side.
Level 2 at the Green Cave. Nice small level to be in. Alright, the first Dodongo is the toughest, so now I can finish off the other 2.
Oh yeah, we're like, okay, we're fine. Right,
very nice double Dodongo kill.
There we go. This is really good. We've got the last large secret for Nochi. Now some of that's gonna just spill out. We're leaving a tip for that guy. I wonder if we're going to see Nochi go back and immediately purchase the blue ring.
Yeah, I think that's the play because he did leave money in that both that cave and the 2 screens to the
Candles.
west.
Candle store.
So yeah, that's also valid. And are we doing arrows?
Yeah, he's getting arrows. Or bombs, but probably arrows. All right, so Nochi, knowing that the candle store can only be at most blocked by a bomb. So if you have a sword and you've already checked as many open caves as you can get close enough to, that's why he went to Death Mountain. He's looking for that candle because who knows if that's the rare shop and how long it might take Thirwolf to get back up there. Or get up there at all. So he's kind of been up here to check the grave, and that was about it. Meanwhile, Thirwolf was continuing to work his way through 2, and we're going to find some any roads.
Oh, we get a link to forest.
More forests. Thanks. Oh, we love you too as ropes. That's so kind. Well, on the plus side, Nochi can now burn the dead woods. This is good. Maybe we find the white sword. Who knows what it is. Or a bunch of very expensive bait. Alright, some creepy empty rooms here in level 2 for Thirwolf. Triforce just sitting there in that sandy floor room. We'll come back for that. We're still looking for the actual item and maybe potentially the heart in level 2, but if we don't find the heart, it's not the end of the world. Nochi is working his globals, ends up with a bomb drop. And there's our cheap key and bait store with the 78 rupee candle, which we saw on Thirwolf's side. So both of our runners now have bait, and we have a seahorse for level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, just swimming all around. And chat's letting me know we did see the heart in level 2. Thank you, chat. Alright, with the map, we can tell that we have, and our tracker cam. And there's the ladder. Alright, so that could get us the coast heart, but the ladder is always something that you are happy to see. Who wants to go into level 9 and discover that Ganon or Zelda are either behind a Chevy or a moat room or in a Chevy or moat room?
Yeah, even if it's not required anywhere, it's just one of those, like, comfort
Quality of
level
life?
items, yeah.
Alright, Triforce pick up off the floor for Thirwolf.
And potentially that could steer Thirwolf back to 3 because that enables a path where you ignore that Patra.
Oh, that would be really nice. Alright, anyway, Thirwolf's gonna continue checking Armos's. Nochi is back in level 4. And to answer your question in chat, no, unfortunately we haven't found any of the hint shops yet. We did get a hint from a dungeon that 9 is somewhere in the vanilla start area. But Thirwolf has pushed the block and doesn't have a candle, so we don't know for sure if it's gonna be the recorder spot or if it's gonna be one of the 2 burn bushes. So what do we think should be the white sword item there, Smile Fires?
I would like the white sword item to be the magical boomerang.
Okay, so you want to be kind to the runners.
Yeah, in the sense of you don't need to invest all this overworld exploration because it's not going to be a super required item, sure.
Okay, I think I'm good with this. Oh, there's the map in 4. This is a dinosaur, as Thirwolf finds level 6. And there's a key inside the Gibdo, so we go ahead and get the key, and then we don't have to worry about this room. The pancake is going to help out and deliver it to us.
We learned that level 5 is also in the forest.
Ooh, that's kind of convenient. There's the Triforce. Oh, come on, game. We're leaving, I think. With level 1 and 8 5 and we just found 6. Like, outstanding. I think we leave and come back if we have to. Especially with the Triforce just sitting there.
Especially with the recorder in our pockets.
Yeah, you can just record her right back if you have to. Nochi finds the compass here in level 4. And Thirwolf is now at max money again. Now, ow! Hey, Wizrobe, you kind of interrupted my chain of thought there, buddy. So Thirwolf's going to go ahead, up A, and save. He's got 4 bombs. He's got a recorder. I almost wish that we could maybe find the hint shop. He's going to check this recorder spot down in the Deadwoods. He's at max death also. Yes! Nochi, meanwhile, is leaving level 4 without the Triforce, unfortunately, and we also still haven't seen the item in there. Nochi does have a candle, and if he works his way over towards vanilla start screen, we may be able... Hints!
Hints!
Raft is ladder blocked.
That's always awkward.
Well, because we know it's in a level, because Thirwolf has seen it. We don't need the raft, so we don't care. This is good.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, game. And we need the power bracelet because it's blocking our red candle. Now, both of our runners already have the power bracelet, and this is going to be able to give Thirwolf the red candle when he finds that level, as long as he can get to it. And he won't have to find the candle store, necessarily, unless he comes across the candle store before he finds that level.
So red candle is not in 9, for what that's worth.
No. Yeah, because we know 9 is apparently pink and on Nochibato's screen.
How many Triforces do we need today?
Yes.
6 units.
Oh, I was hoping for 8. I mean, 5 is funny, but like 8 is one of those things. But yeah, we knew that 9 was probably under one of the burn bushes because Thirwolf had seen a hint saying that it was in the start screen location. Here comes the potion letter for Thirwolf.
Our letter's all the way up there, so far away from our start screen.
I know. Well, wait, was that the vanilla location or one south of the vanilla location?
It was one
I think
south.
It was one south. So it's almost vanilla. And there's one of our remaining power bracelet locations. Or I'm sorry, Eddie Road says Nochi finds level 7.
I got so bamboozled by the Any Red locations before. Now I have them all.
Yeah, now I've got the last 2. So I was like, yay. Well, I don't have the first one where Nochi entered them. Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, these are not horrible Any Road locations. You kind of hope that maybe... Oh, nope. The Octorok's gonna decide he's gonna tag Thirwolf instead of giving him a heart. Thirwolf's gonna go ahead and save. Nochi gets his recorder. Now, Thirwolf, having picked up the Triforces out of level 2, he is able to recorder all the way across the world. I have a feeling he's going to go up to the Deadwoods area and maybe check and see if he can find the level that has the red candle so that he doesn't have to buy it. If we stop getting hit on the overworld.
Yeah, we get started on more power bracelet spots from up here.
Yeah. He's just gonna make it into, there we go. Makes it into the cave. We're gonna get some more money. Dude, we're throwing the money all over the place as Nochibato picks up his recorder out of 7, takes the transport, and is gonna find out that it takes you 1 room to the other side. Thirwolf is trying to wait out these bunnies who are just being jerk faces. And Nochi is about to discover the fun that is this blue Landmo room. Let's see if he can get the clip off on one of these. Oh, nope. Oh, he does get it on the... Yeah, good job, Nochi. Well, then we came a little too far off of the block. Meanwhile, Thirwolf is still trying to wait out the bunny that is screen scrolling into the HUD. He's able to do it and make it up the ladder.
That one bunny really likes the stairs.
He really does. He's like, dude, I'm going this way. There's the floor heart in 7. The buddy's like, dude, I want to go this way. Why can't I go this way? Thirwolf is going to whistle back to 6. And now we're probably going to see him do the bomb spot at the top of the stairs because he's got 1 bomb left. Well, okay, if we can... There we go. We're just going to sneak in. It's going to be okay. Thirwolf, at 6 hearts, knowing he can pick up the white sword item, goes ahead and takes a potion, and I think this is a good idea. We've already seen some of the Darknets are in the dungeons, and this overworld, frankly, is just amazing.
Wow.
It's so much fun. Oh my gosh.
It's great. There's another blue wizard screen.
Oh, bow! White sword, bow!
Wow, that's good.
All right, so here's the thing. Nochi will eventually make his way up there. Though you have to live through so many blue wizard screens to be able to get in there and get your bow. Thirwolf is trying to set up the screen scroll, and you're just going, all right, here we go. And yeah, as Cammy and Rennick get good job Nochi taking out the blue landmos in 7 to actually be able to then be ladder blocked in the room with a dig dogger. So this is fine. We're leaving, maybe? I don't know. Thirwolf is still just trying to get the screen scroll off, but the blue wizrobes, they are making this not so much fun. Now, did he check the power bracelet spot below? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Right? The power bracelet spot next to the Armos?
I think he's on his way to it.
No, the one he can't get to right now.
Oh,
the one next to the Armos that we were just above.
You know, that would make sense
whistle,
because
he can whistle back to 6, which is not a problem. He's going to try to farm the blue Lionels for bombs and then pick up a clock. And yeah, I'm agreeing with Antlers in chat. This 7 is not great. Nochi doesn't have a map. Who knows how you're actually supposed to get in there? And if it's bombing through that dig dogger room, he doesn't have a ladder, so he's not going to be able to do it. Oh boy. This is a great screen. This is so much fun.
I know Thirwolf bombed Monocle Rock, so...
Okay, chat's telling me that he did check the power bracelet spot. Thank you, chat. Alright, Thirwolf is trying to use... So, the enemies on the overworld, or even in dungeons, will chase either your current position, which is where Link is, or they will chase, basically, the mirror reflection of Link, which is anti-Link. So what Thirwolf was doing is hanging out all the way on the right side of that screen to try to get the Lionels to all go to the opposite side of the screen. And it, oh my gosh, worked. Ugh. I don't think we... Well, okay, we know that the raft is potentially step over the water. So it makes me wonder if maybe it's going to end up being one of these river spots. And this screen is terrible.
We have a path to the Triforce in 7, but there's a moat.
Ladder blocked. Oh dear.
Yeah, and anti-Link is Link on opposite day. It's the reverse of his coordinates on the screen.
Yes. All right. Thirwolf is going to... Oh dear. Thirwolf is going to head back over in this direction. Now we still have, I believe, the power bracelet location below the fairy fountain. He's got the desert that he can go ahead and whistle. And we have a couple more push block space. Ow, stop hugging us, Wizrobes, as we find level 1.
Level 1 is nice, at least.
It's very pink, but yes, we do have a nice happy level. Nochi's about to see the heart on the coast, and this was just, I don't remember what, in a cave, but he is 3 screens away from being able to find level 2 and the ladder. Nice clock for Thirwolf. And
it's the Triforce room.
Yay! Alright, so I think we maybe go back in because it's level 1. And there are a fairly decent amount of items that would be useful, or we just gamble and we leave. Yeah, we're going back in. Okay. Yeah, this enemy set other than like the room we were just in is not terrible. An overworld spot where the enemies will never triangulate on Link. Well, oddly enough, the spot that you have to be on to screen scroll, there are a couple of enemies that in the randomizer can come into that spot, but for the most part, as long as you're on, I think it's what, the 5th pixel? I just do it by looking for the pattern. You silver arrows on the floor of level 1. We're done looking for items now.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, if you are on that spot, for the most part, you are relatively safe. However, things that can kind of transition the screens, they're gonna come get you. Alright, so it's not this power bracelet spot. So Thirwolf really does need a candle. We know that 9 is under a candle spot, and let's see, I don't think anything else has been. Tektites, bunnies, whiz robes.
So we've technically found enough levels to go into 9.
We have, and Thirwolf has the ladder, which, oh my gosh, the screen's terrible. He's gonna kind of fix the lag issue. There we go. And hope for some bombs, there we go. But yeah, he still needs to get a candle to be able to finish the game because level 9 is under a burn spot. Here's the rest of the hints, but I don't think we're gonna see him do it. He knows all the information he needs to know. He knows that 9 is somewhere near start. He's got the recorder. He needs a candle to be able to check the last remaining places down there. He's got enough levels to be able to just go back to some of these levels and finish them off, even though 7 is not fantastic.
And he has a lead on where one of those levels is going to be, so...
He's got the information. He just needs the candle store that is a couple of screens to the north and a little bit to the left. But we also got the information that that red candle is in a power bracelet block location. You still need 6 Triforces, and you're missing a few medium to small levels. Well, I guess 5 is, you know, it's 5. It could be nice. Maybe have a real quick Triforce in the red candle, like within the first couple of rooms, but instead the red candle's gonna be in level 8.
Oh my.
I mean, it's gonna give Nochi a little bit of time to get his ladder out of 1, which he's already picked up. He's gonna get the Triforce out of 2. I'm sorry, we're in 2. He's gonna be able to kind of get a couple of things that he needs and make it to the top corner to be able to find that bow in the White Sword Cave, surrounded by whiz robes.
All right, done in level 2.
All right, this is good. Now, as well as Thirwolf, Nochi can also recorder to this side of the world, which is pretty useful. Fast travel in pretty much any game is amazing.
And you can record her conveniently to any roads if you want to go to some place that the recorder is not going to take you.
Yeah, exactly. These any roads, they actually worked out fairly well with what we need to accomplish. Nochi's going to leave level 2. Thirwolf is going to continue looking in level 8. Now, he's in here, I have a feeling, because he's looking for the red candle. He didn't buy the rest of the hints because he can use those silver arrows willy-nilly. He's got 208 of them.
Like so.
Yeah. Hey, there's a map. Oh. I'm gonna say it's a clump of seaweed.
Yeah.
There's some more keys. I mean, most of the stuff that we can come out of here with from level 8 are going to be useful. Nochi is going to find level 6. There's a really quick Triforce in here. You take that and you never come back to level 6. To answer chat, where's the White Sword Cave? Today's White Sword Cave is the open cave that is directly above the Armoses over near the Lost Hills.
Yeah, it's next door to First Quest level 5.
Yeah, it's where we would screen scroll over. But both of the screens that are up there are full of blue whiz robes.
We just found out our other item in 1 is the wand, via hint.
Ooh. I mean, this is not a terrible item to have, but we're not going back. And level 1 is the open cave directly below the desert. So here's the thing for Thirwolf. If he comes across the Triforce in this level 8 before we find that red candle, I'm wondering if he leaves and just bets on the candle shop being somewhere up here in Death Mountain. Because this is a lot of level 8 to dig just to get a candle. So if you come across the Triforce and you have like a very large amount of this left over, I would think you would just maybe leave. As Nochi is getting the hints about the fact that we know the raft is ladder blocked, the red candle is power bracelet blocked, and now the game is going to tell him that that raft is absolutely useless, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, who needs, like, level hints? We just do these all day.
These were very fun. They were highly entertaining. Nochi's gonna find a whole bunch of nothing over in this corner. We had, like, the one of the any roads he hasn't seen yet is gonna be all the way up in the top northeast. Thirwolf, by the way, used his potion to make sure he did not die in this blue dark nut room, or at least, you know, at the moment. To answer a question from Alsoa, the bow is in the open cave above the Lost Hills Arbos, but it's surrounded by blue Wizrobes, and unfortunately the bunnies are going to take out Nochibato, so we're going to come back.
Yeah, both that open cave and the bomb screen are blue Wizrobe screens.
Oh yeah, you have to dodge the blue Wizrobes to get to the screen, and then you have to dodge the other blue Wizrobes to get in the cave. Thirwolf is doing a really good job of not dying in this room. Now, he's just got, I think, a couple more hits. Nochi's gonna go ahead and check the vanilla... Oh, there's the candle! Alright, give us the Triforce. We're getting the heck out of here now. To answer a question in chat, Nochi's not actually as far behind as it feels. Once he gets back up to this top corner, in very quick succession, he's going to get his bow out of the White Sword Cave. And then when he goes and checks the open cave in the desert, he's going to find level 1. He's going to get silvers. So he's not really that far behind.
Oh, the Pulse Voice actually got off the stairs for him, but...
Yay!
He's not trying to go up the stairs. He's trying to screen scroll over.
Yeah, because he's still got to go check this corner. But one of the reasons that we're having, the runners were having a little bit of... Triforce in level 8 for Thirwolf. He's leaving.
Peace.
Yeah, we're done. Goodbye, 8. Thank you for my candle. I know where the rest of my levels are, so I think we're about to see an up A save. He's going back to clean everything up. Because we know where 3 is. We can now get to the Triforce in 3. He knows where 4 is, and 9 is going to be somewhere near the start screen.
Yeah, Thirwolf does not know the requirement, but
no,
pick up Triforces.
You know it's at least 5. So you go ahead and get at least 5 before going and looking for 9, which you do know where it is. Because we got a hint that it was near a start screen, and he only has a couple of screens left in that area. Which is why he went digging for the red candle in level 8 in the first place. Yes, the time difference right now is the fact that Nochi found the candle shop in Death Mountain, which is about all that Death Mountain yielded us. And that Nochi spent a lot of time getting the Triforce out of level 7. Yes, he has, or trying to get the Triforce out of level 7, and then finding out he was ladder blocked. Because the path in that 7 was not great. Here's the first blue Wizrobe screen, and Nochi only has a heart and a half. The game's going to give us a heart. He's going to go ahead and pick it up. Thirwolf has got his Triforce out of level 3. I think what we're going to see Thirwolf do is go over back towards the Wood Sword screen and look for level 9, because he did get a hint that level 9 is near the start screen.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Bow for Nochibato! Woohoo! Oh. We're very happy to see him make it in the cave, because those blue Wizrobes are they're jerks. Gonna try, again, he's gonna try to get the screen scroll over. Thirwolf is about to burn the bush that is in fact level 9 twice because, you know, we're very excited. He's going to get the news that he needs at least one more Triforce. We've already seen level 1. Not level 1, I'm sorry. We've seen level 4. So level 4 is the closest to where we are right now. I think we see him go to level 4. Oh, no. Where are we going instead? See, 7? Are we going back to 7? Or are we going to the fairy fountain? We're going to the fairy fountain. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Chat's pointing out he's got the compass in 7. Yeah, but that's 7 dig. I mean, you've seen 4. 4 is smaller than 7. But let's see. He's going to 7. Speaking of 7, did you know that was our small secret today?
Yeah.
I completely did not notice that.
It took a while to see one.
I know, we saw so much money early on. I mean, I probably would have gone to 4, but if he's got the compass and thinks he's got the path, then, you know, this will be okay.
Once again, just visiting the pancake containing a heart, that scientific mystery.
Yeah, we'll just wave at it and be like, hey, we could maybe use that because we are at Green Tunic 6 hearts. And Alsoa is doing Alsoa math in capital letters in chat. And I'm sorry, chat, but I'm still going to disagree with you. Even with, if I played at the caliber of these runners and I knew where level 4 was, as opposed to level 7, which we've already seen, and I guess, you know, I wouldn't have known it from Nochi, like, we saw Nochi come through here, I still would go to 4. I would still go to 4 because I know that this is a runaround. He's got to go all the way to the right to go up to go all the way to the left. Unless he can bomb through the Dig Dogger room that is to the south, because we couldn't see Nochi do that as he didn't have the ladder at the time.
Yeah, let's see. Nope.
Nope. He's going to go ahead and take out the Dig Dogger because you don't want to go all the way back to start. He's going to get...
bombs.
Yeah, bombs. Thank you. I was like, I'm looking at it, I'm going, well, there's no item because we've already seen both. Nochi is on his way to find level 1. He's only one screen away. As long as he goes to the open cave next to the desert, he's going to find level 1. And level 1 is fairly straightforward.
We definitely...
Just have to make it in the cave.
And this pathway will take us to the Triforce of 7.
Very true. And thankfully, Thirwolf has the ladder, so he can ladder clip across the gap, which is going to save him a bit of time. Kill a couple of the gels along the way, and Thirwolf with the ladder is actually going to just be able to walk across the water, pick up his Triforce out of 7, and we're headed into level 9.
Even gets a boost from the Guria, and yeah, here we go.
Yay, they were helping. Alright, so Smilefiers, what are we looking for in level 9?
So there are a couple things. There is an enemy called Ganon, who you might have seen him mentioned on the title screen. Yeah, he waits in level 9. He can be heard in rooms adjacent to his. And we're also looking for where Zelda might be. And the trick to find her is that there will be a door that's controlled by Ganon's presence. So there's a single shutter door that does not open when the enemies are defeated while Ganon is still alive. Then we'll put that in the mental file for later and come back there. Kind of like this.
Yeah, if this doesn't open, you're like, oh, hi Zelda, how you doing today? But we haven't really seen much of this 9 so far. Well, alright.
Hi Zelda.
Hey Zelda. Zelda's really close to start. This is good. Alright, Nochi, by the way, is going to get the information that we already have. Actually, yeah, we already had. That Dodongo dwells in the forest. We're to find another way to get into Zelda.
Can we have a third way to get into Zelda?
Yay! I like options. Options are good. We're gonna find a bomb pack on the floor and kind of walk around them. And yes, guys, if you are on Team Nochibato, you need this 9 to be really bad to give him time to actually be able to get into 9.
So initial pathing ideas, you usually like want to hit up as many rooms as you can. I think people like try to prioritize the middle-ish because you can hear things either side, as Nochi does get the wand out of one.
That's very helpful for Nochi, especially with the enemy set here in level 9. He's not going to have to use... He doesn't have the money to use silver arrows against them. And yeah, this enemy set in 9 isn't terrible, but there could still be some surprises waiting for us, maybe.
Yeah, straight up to the top.
Nochi's going to get his silver arrows and his Triforce at a level 1. Now, he only needs 2 more Triforces.
We have a roar. Hello,
knows...
Ganon.
Oh, well, we found... Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
So we just have Wood Sword, but that's okay. We could just work on getting Ganon in a stun lock, like so.
He's got it. He's got it at the moment.
And then keep the rhythm. There we go. Finish him off with the silver arrow.
All right, when we're going to up an A, and as we know, Zelda was right near start. She's like right there. She's just waiting. I mean, this could still be a shoot room, but we have the other 2 doors to get into here. But let's get some GGs in the chat, guys, for Thirwolf. Finishing in first place with an official race time GG time of 45 minutes and 40 seconds.
Thirwolf is going to advance to the round of 16.
Yay! And we do have the immediate forfeit from Nochibato, so let's get some GGs in chat for Nochi as well. We're going to see if our runners are going to come join us for words. I can see one of them in the waiting room. There's the other one. Okay. Welcome and GG's to Thirwolf and Nochi.
GG's.
So that was a thing.
Yeah.
So here's kind of the big time difference. Nochibato makes a good play, goes up the West Death Mountain and starts bombing to look for his candle. Whereas Thirwolf, you ended up finding the hint shops on the other side of the world and then went into 8 for the red candle.
Yeah, I figured, if I could find this power bracelet blocked red candle, that would save me a lot of bombing, probably, maybe. Who knows?
And it did. The blue candle was directly above the Grave Armos. But if you were coming from east, so you probably would have ended up doing East Death Mountain first.
Wouldn't take too much time, but Triforce out of 8 was also not terrible once I got past that blue darknet garbage.
Another difference was that Nochi, without the ladder, went into level 7, found the path to the Triforce without the ladder, which takes a bit longer because you have to work around the T-Moat room.
Right.
Only to get into the Triforce room and get the news that you are, in fact, ladder blocked out of the Triforce in 7.
Yeah.
And how about the location of the White Sword bow, surrounded by blue whiz robes?
Yeah, that was unpleasant. But, thank goodness I didn't have to come back. I don't know how many hearts it was, but...
we don't either because both of you picked it up at 6. Nochi, I think, might have had 7 by the time he was up there.
Yeah.
But it was
even then, it was almost like it's more painful to get the screen scroll over to first goes level 5 after that.
Yeah.
It took me so many tries. Yeah.
Yeah, you both were having a lot of fun with that. Though the 9, once you get into 9, Zelda's right there. Ganon wasn't incredibly hard to find, as it looks like Nochi's going back into 7 to go get his Triforce.
Yeah, I think the only level I never saw was 5.
We didn't either. We know it wasn't raft blocked because, of course, your hints, the first one tells you where the ladder is and then tells you don't need it.
Yeah, raft, ladder blocked, and then, don't bother.
Yeah.
No idea where that is either.
It's somewhere. I mean, we never got to see the river spots because neither of you were going to bomb that.
Yeah, when I saw that first, I was going to, but no,
Yeah, it was.
not until I was forced to.
Oh yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Though I was actually surprised you went back into 7 for the Triforce. When
I had the
4 was,
compass,
yeah,
and I didn't know what 4 was all about.
okay, and that's what chat was pointing out. But I'm bad at the game, so I probably still would have gone to 4 because it was smaller.
Yeah, I mean, it was a toss-up, really.
Yeah. Well, Nochi, thankfully, he's about to be able, once he kills some of these mummies, he's going to be able to do the ladder clip, which cuts the travel time down by a lot in 7 because you can just kind of go straight across instead of work your way down and around.
Yeah, I was talking the entire time, but I forgot I was on push to talk from earlier. So, oops.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's a thing. Welcome, Nochi Chi-Chis.
Yeah. I found level 5. It's in the forest, one southeast of the open desert cave.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I had a hint that it was in the forest a while ago. I just didn't have any reason to go there because I had other dungeons to find, and 8's, I'm assuming, under Bogey's Arrow.
It sure is.
Yeah. It's the only power bracelet spot I have left, and the feat of strength was going to lead to the red candle, I think is what it said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
red candle.
And 8 forced you into that room to progress deeper into it. You had to kill a bunch of blue dark nuts, and it was the floor drop, so...
It worked out pretty well at the time for Thirwolf. It was like, all right, we got a candle. We can get into 9, which is the only thing you need the candle for today.
And 5, apparently.
Well, I mean, yeah, but nothing we needed was in 5, so meh.
Maybe the raft.
We know we don't need the raft. As Nochi's going back into 4. Nochi, are you gonna go explore this 9?
Maybe, I don't know. I just figured I figured I'd still play a little bit, give the people something to watch, since I got absolutely smoked.
I mean, I tried to think evil thoughts when I was rolling the seed, but apparently I have no mojo. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
We were talking about cookies, and that's just gonna, make me happy, and then the game isn't gonna give you guys trash. Other than the blue Wizrobe screen that the bow's on.
Yeah, there were some annoying screens. A lot of overworld deaths. But thank goodness for that recorder that was free in 7. Once I actually managed to get a Triforce.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once we saw you get the recorder, and then I think you went like 2 rooms up, and then I was like, I don't think we're staying right now.
I was just like, I'm gonna kill this gray room, see if I get a key or something. And then it was the compass. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll try to get a Triforce. And the Blue Land Molas made sure that didn't happen.
Well, then unfortunately, they weren't even the path.
Yeah, you had to go away to get to it.
Yes.
But
you had to go the other way to turn around and walk the other way. It's like Maine.
Yeah, so be it. But
I wasn't
take
a
too
big
much
fan
time.
I wasn't a big fan of the Triforce in 7. No.
Yeah, I didn't figure you were by the time you get in there, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, you need a ladder.
Yeah, had I beat my head against it early, I would have no doubt found the same thing. But yeah, I'm glad I just went in there early and then bailed, and I'll come back if I have to. And yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You had the compass. You had more weaponry than you did the first time you were in there, so it was it was a good. Again, I'm bad at the game, so people should not listen to me.
Yeah. It's all random chance.
Well, that's what these flags are. I mean, I was looking at the seeds before the race, and I'm going, wait, what the heck is he doing? Yeah.
I mean, if we want to mitigate randomness, you're headed into the best of 3 mode after this.
Yay.
Oh dear. Against Druis? Yeah.
Those are going to be some good races.
Those will be something. Not good. We'll see if I can at least make a game 3 out of it.
I have faith. I think it'll be fun. And not even the quotation marks fun. But anyway, I guess
hour and a half long fun, yeah.
I mean, that was all of my Swiss matches.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But yeah, thanks for the comms, tracking, restream, and GG's Nochi.
GG's Thirwolf. I knew I had an uphill climb against somebody of your caliber, but
I mean, you're the higher seed. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. So you did some
I
work.
haven't. I'm still kind of flabbergasted by that. By the way the whole Swiss round went. I'm good with where I ended up, honestly.
Well, I mean, and it's always nice. So I was saying when we started the stream, Nochi, it's always good to see you come back for the yearly tournaments because we do have a lot of people that's pretty much all we get to see them for during a year is the special events and the tournaments. So it's great to see everybody just kind of come back together.
These tourneys are a lot of fun. So I mean, I gotta come out at least for these, even if I don't show up for like the weekly things or what.
Mm-hmm. And we should totally do commentary.
I heard you say that Zelda was early. I didn't think you meant like early.
Yeah.
Yes, she's very early. And then the game basically, yeah, you're about to see, but we can kind of give it a couple more minutes if you wanna finish on stream.
Like no sooner did we finish the standard explanation than oh there she is.
Yeah. She had very good timing today. We do have a couple of more races coming up here tonight while Nochibato is finding Zelda really quickly in 9. At 10 p.m. Eastern on SpeedGaming Prime, we're going to have Bogey Smalls taking on Ice Blue. At 11 p.m. on SpeedGaming 3, we have game 2 of 3 of Zarnax versus Chrono JJ. And then at 11 p.m. we also have PDX Rex taking on the creator Fred Coughlin, followed by, that doesn't have a channel, at least not yet, on my page because I haven't refreshed it. And then 1 minute before midnight on SpeedGaming 4, we have game 1 out of a best of 3 series between Eat My Steel and It's a Starman.
And then, if needed,
that's a doubleheader, yeah.
Game 3 between JJ and Zarnax, slotted for 1 p.m., but would probably follow game 2.
Yes. So if anybody, is an insomniac or doesn't actually like to sleep, then we could most definitely use a couple more volunteers to get some of these on the air. The best way to go about that is to pop into the Z1R Discord and ask for people. Yes, 1 a.m. Sorry, guys. This is me. It's math. It's bad. Is pop into the Z1R Discord, ask for the volunteer tag, and then we would be more than happy to show you guys the ropes. All right, so we got the triple the dongo room. We're getting close to Ganon.
Yeah, this is basically the exact same way that Thirwolf went.
Yep.
It's just like it's so convenient because like you got all those nice calm rooms.
Nochi, do you still have a potion?
I don't think so.
Okay, don't die. This is my least favorite Ganon fight room because he's never in the right spot.
Ganon's just a little piggy. He'll cooperate enough.
Just give him some, I don't know, what do pigs like to eat? Corn?
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, just throw some food at him. It'll be fine. As Nochi goes ahead, takes down the pig. We're going to see an up A, and he's going back to start to find Zelda. Oh, I closed my timer, but we can use Nochi's. Let's get some more GGs in chat for Nochi, finishing with an unofficial time of 57:56.
GG.
All the GG.
Finished to a degree.
I mean, you finished the seed. There we go.
It's sub hour. Nice. I like sub hour.
Yeah, those are. I don't even know if I've actually had a real sub hour yet. But all right, guys, we'll go ahead and ask if either of you have any final thoughts about the tournament or the seed, and then we can kind of wrap stuff up.
No, just looking forward to seeing the matches later on. Like some good parents.
GG's again, Thirwolf. Good luck going forward.
GG's,
thank you for the comms and tracking, and just best of luck to everybody remaining in the tourney.
Sounds good. And thank you, runners, for a really fast and entertaining race. We want to make sure we thank the amazing Kemi and Renakai for doing the tracking in the background. And Smile, this was great. We should definitely do this some more.
Absolutely. We've still got plenty of tournament left for it as well. So, yeah, hope to talk with you again sometime.
Yay! But all right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap up there. There's lots more Zelda coming up, and everybody have a great rest of your day.